Here's my plea to a lot of stupid people regarding the coronavirus. Can we stop trying to downplay this virus and say, it's no big deal? I mean, there's like a 95, 94% chance that you're going to beat the virus, as only like 6% of people who have contracted the virus have died. It's okay, there's nothing to be worried about. Can you stop being fucking ignorant and trying to shit on people who have actual reasonable concern regarding this virus? All of my classes for the remainder of this semester will now be online based because my college shut down. Same with all the other public colleges in my state. They all shut down. Major sporting events have been canceled, such as the NBA season. The president has recently enacted a ban on travel to Europe. When will you finally take this seriously and understand why people are exactly concerned about this virus? Yeah, sure, I'm not saying it's gonna be the virus that kills us all, it's gonna wipe out all of humanity. Of course, that is a gross exaggeration, but to say that there is nothing to worry about and to say it's just it's just a flu, it's just a really bad cold, you'll beat it. Fuck you. Even if a majority of people who have gotten this virus have recovered just fine, if I were to contract this virus, I would still be at least a little worried, considering there is about a 5 or 6% chance that I could die as a result of this virus. But anyways, for me personally, I wouldn't worry too much because I have a very strong immune system, so I'm sure I would be able to fight off this virus just fine. But I'm more so worried about the people around me, the family that I live with, especially my elderly grandmother. She is approaching 81 years old. She has had a lung infection for the past year, which has given her a horrible, horrible cough that she has still yet to be rid of. She's taken medicine, she's fine aside from that, so don't worry too much about her. But still, she already has a respiratory problem, and this virus affects this virus is the worst for people who are elderly, and especially elderly people who already have problems of their own. So if she were to get this virus, it would be absolutely devastating for her. And I would say her chance of dying as a result of getting this virus would be rather high, as she is elderly and already has respiratory problems of her own. So again, this virus, she's in the exact demographic that this virus is the most devastating for. And also, if I were to go out and public with this virus, I could possibly spread it to someone with a compromised immune system. Not just an elderly person, but someone with a weaker immune system in general. We are at a point where if you go to a highly populated area, like say a convention or a concert or a sporting event, places with hundreds and hundreds or thousands and thousands or tens of thousands of people, there is a good chance you could possibly contract the virus. And sure, you might be able to fight it off fine. You'll get the virus. Maybe you won't even know you get the virus. Your body fights it off just fine, but there is still a possibility that you could give it to someone who is not as fortunate, with a weaker immune system, who may not be able to fight it off just as easily, or maybe they could possibly die if you were to pass it on to them. And it's so fucking inconsiderate, it's so ignorant to say that there is absolutely nothing to worry about in regards to this virus. I watched an Archfiend video just earlier, and he said something that is just so perfect. Fuck your inconveniences. He didn't say fuck your inconveniences, but basically, fuck what you find most convenient. This is about humanity. That's what he said. This is about humanity. Not about what is easiest for you, not about what is most convenient for you, not about, oh, this virus. If I were to get this virus, whatever, I'll fight it off just fine. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. It's about humanity. And if you just carelessly go out and possibly get this virus and then you pass it on to someone else, imagine the effects that the person you possibly could pass this on to could face. And if you do think about that and you still don't give a fuck, congratulations, you are a grade A piece of shit. I'm just so tired of ignorance in regard to this virus, man. Every time I look at something about this virus, like say a post or an article with a comment section, it's usually filled to the brim with, oh, this virus, there's nothing to worry about. It's just a really bad form of a cold, or just a really bad flu. You'll get over it. Look at the stats. Like 60,000 or so people have survived it just fine out of the 120,000 people who have contracted the virus, and only just a few thousand people have died. That's nothing at all, yeah, because those people don't matter at all. Oh my god. The death toll is rising, and it could possibly get really, really bad, and you just don't care at all. This could be just the beginning. You don't fucking know. And I'm so tired of all of these people trying to play doctor, trying to downplay this, trying to act like they know more than the scientists who have been actively researching this virus. What are your credentials exactly? Where the fuck is your medical degree? Why should we take you seriously? You're just some nobody on social media. Why should we exactly take your word over the people who have actually been researching into this virus and actively trying to find a cure for this virus or a vaccine, whatever? And plus, stop trying to compare this to the flu. There's already vaccines for the flu. There's already ways to treat the flu. Right now, there's no way to treat the coronavirus. There's no known cure for the coronavirus. People are actively searching for a cure, yes, but there is no known cure for this virus yet, so stop trying to fucking downplay this and try to say there's nothing to be worried about when, yes, people have a right to be concerned, and you should just shut the fuck up and stop trying to act like a fucking egghead know-it-all who thinks they know better than people who actually have been researching into this and know 100 times more about this virus than you could ever fucking know. You don't care about shit until it actually affects you. You don't care about the people around you at all. Only until someone in your family may get the coronavirus and may die as a result of getting the coronavirus, maybe then you'll be like, maybe I should have taken this more seriously. Maybe I should have taken more precautions in regards to this virus. No, you'll only care until it's too late. I am so sick of the stupid, ignorant people who run rampant in this country and in this world in general. Jesus Christ, grow a fucking brain. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Bye-bye.